Welcome back. Joining us in studio right now, we have Blair of District South Real Estate. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciated. Just wanted to talk about the housing market.
Yeah, what's it like right now for spring?
Yeah, so inventory is still really low. I think, what people are failing to realize, and one of the myths is that or one of the stats that's really not known, is there is kind of a house lock happening right now, which is keeping inventory low. So you're probably like, well, I've been hearing this inventory shortage for the past 3 years, and there's still reasons why that is the case. So it's something like 75% of current homeowners have an interest rate of 4% or less.
Okay.
So with interest rates closer to 6% right now, or 6.5%, depending on your situation, it makes it a little more difficult to move. But there are still people who need to sell, want to sell, and there are buyers out there who are like, now is the time for me to be in the market. I've shown a couple houses this week already.
Yeah.
And I think one of the myths too is not really depersonalizing the house.
Yeah, and we touched on this topic before, but I feel like that's so important because when you go into a house that you're looking to buy, you want to visualize yourself there.
Right, you want to visualize your stuff there, right? So a lot of people here, especially me as their listing agent, I'm saying, look, you need to declutter and depersonalize. And they kind of just focus on the declutter, and they make it look like as if their house is styled still for them to live in it. And I've had a couple buyers walk through and just not be able to see past that personalization. So what that really means is, like, get rid of your personal pictures. I don't want to see your jewelry hanging on the wall. Like, no buyer wants to come in and see that, right?
Yeah.
If you have an attached shoe rack, take it down, box those up. Like, you as the seller want to move, start packing. Like, that really needs to be kind of heard, and I know it's very personal for every seller. This is their home, this is the way they want to present their home, but it's really I have to come in with a little bit of tough love and say it's not about you anymore, it's about who's going to buy your home, right? And so you always have to think about it like you're putting a product on the market, and you want to make that product as appealing as possible to the buyers.
I feel like that's super important. And Blair, we are almost out of time, but if people at home have a question for you, how can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me. I'm on Instagram at Blair Broussard _realtor, or my website, blairbroussard.com, or you can see my email, blair@blairbroussard.com.
Well, Blair, as always, thank you so much for stopping by to share this with our viewers.
Thank you so much.
Of course, and if you at home want to rewatch this, head to KLAF.com. Right now, let's check in with Michael Crowley.
Well, coming up, we're going to be taking a look at the futurecast. We have some storms in the forecast. Stay tuned for what we're actually tracking for the day ahead.
Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Welcome back. Let's go ahead and take a look outside with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Michael Crowley. Michael, it's very chilly outside. How long is this going to stick around?
Yeah, I was wondering if I should bring out the Teredo scale that Adam has.
You know, I'm just ready for spring. I got excited. We got a little taste of it a few days ago, and now I just...
You want more of it now?
I want more spring, yes.
We have some good news, just for a little bit, and then we have more bad news.
Of course.
Well, let's get into what we're going to be terrifying Taylor with this forecast. What to expect for today. First of all, beautiful skies out there in Lafayette. Not a single cloud, beautiful sapphire skies. 60 degrees, lots of sun. And if you guys are a little bit chilly, just go step out in the sunlight. You should be able to feel a lot warmer. 69 degrees is the high for today. Around 3 p.m. we're supposed to hit that. Maybe a pop-up shower. No, not a pop-up shower. Cloud, excuse me. 60 degrees right now. Beautiful conditions out in Lafayette. Checking in on New Iberia. It's the Queen City of the Tesh camera. Beautiful conditions there as well. Lots of people enjoying it their Wednesday. Looking very, very nice. But we do have some stuff on the forecast. We're going to fast forward through the day today. Not going to be seeing any sort of action tonight or tomorrow morning either. But as we go into the later portions of Thursday, we're going to be tracking our next cold front moving through. We have some showers popping up in the early evening hours, going into late evening as well. But as we progress through the overnight of Thursday, this is what we're going to be keeping an eye on. Notice how strong these southerly winds are right around the Friday morning hour. So this is going to be right in the middle of the morning commute, which is good and bad because we could be seeing much worse impacts if this were hitting in the afternoon. A lot more of those ingredients come into place. A lot more heating is in effect. But on the bad side, this is going to be right whenever you guys are heading off to work. So it's definitely going to be a bit of a headache, especially with this line of pretty strong storms moving through. This has the potential to bring us some severe weather, but we're at a level 1 out of 5 for this, so it's just going to be something we keep an eye on. But this is going to affect most, if not all, of Acadiana as it pushes through. So as a result, we give it a 90% chance of precipitation for Friday. You're seeing a little bit of pop-up showers on Thursday evening and night, but I don't think we're going to see much. Most of it is going to be early Friday morning. Then we have a couple days of break. Then we have our next system move through overnight on Tuesday. The rest of the day, though, lots of sunny skies, 69 degrees for the afternoon high. Not expecting that to change anytime soon. But looking at the next 3 days, seeing plenty of sun for today, muggier conditions for tomorrow, 90% chance of rain on Friday. It's going to be a bit of a rainy day for St. Paddy's Day. And as we go into the weekend, seeing those clouds start to accumulate, but 50s. We might have to bring back out the Teredo scale. These are the 2 days that you were excited for, 70s, but then we go back into the 50s.
And Taylor, I see you're blocking the 40.
I'm trying to stand over
low and the 42. I see what you're trying to do, Michael Crowley. It's not
40
working.
40 and 41, yep.
We'll check back in with you later on. But guys, stick around because after this, we're catching up with the diva of DIY with some spring cleaning tips. That's next.
Those gyro balls are awesome.
Yes, they are. We have 1 minute in break. Oh, everything else has been good. No more wedding. Welcome back. We are joined with friend of the show, the diva of DIY, Madeline Boudreau. Thanks so much for being back.
So happy to be back.
We love having you on. You always have great knowledge to share. We're talking spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning.
It's that time.
Yes, just time to clean up the house and everything. So we're going to start today just with a little combination mixture of home remedy for taking out blood stains.
Okay,
peroxide, baking soda, Dawn soap. Pour a little bit of peroxide on the blood stains, scrub it up, add some Dawn and baking soda, scrub it up, comes out immediately.
I feel like that'll come in handy because, you know, kids are always falling, scraping up their knees.
Absolutely.
Cutting their fingers with paper cuts, you know, that's going to be very handy. What is...
Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about today is toxicity
Okay.
in home cleaning products. So these are things we use on the daily. You know, we're going to wash clothes every day. These kinds of dryer sheets that lots of people use,
Yeah.
I'm guilty, I've used them all for a long time, are full of toxins and waxes that actually, you know, when you take it out, it's nice and crisp.
Yeah.
And then when you put
It
it in
gets
the
really
dryer,
soft.
it's because all those toxins went into your clothes. If you have skin sensitivities, it goes into your skin. So there's an alternative to that.
Okay.
And that would be to use wool dryer balls.
Okay.
And this fabric spray is non-toxic. It does not contain any of those harmful ingredients.
Yeah.
You toss them in the dryer. Clothes are going to smell incredible.
Oh, wow.
And then you don't get those harmful chemicals.
Yeah.
A lot of products contain things like sulfates and parabens and dioxane. As a cancer survivor, that matters to me. I don't want that in my products. Some products, you would be surprised, contain that, and they're not at liberty to have to show the ingredients on
Yeah.
the label, so you have to educate yourself. So these products here are a great alternative because they don't contain any of those ingredients,
Okay.
but yet they're safe to use and smell incredible and work in the place of the ones that are very toxic.
Okay. I love that. That's good information to know too. And I have to touch on this because you brought this really cool rag.
Right.
Tell us about this.
Okay,
'cause
so
this, I feel like, is
another
magic.
thing you can use would be, this is made by Norwex. It's a cleaning cloth, and you can use it on windows and countertops to shine without any
Yeah.
chemicals at all. Just
So you
water.
don't even need the Windex.
Water. When you wash your when you wet the window with a damp rag, you come back with this cloth. It's not one chemical in it, and it just cleans it streak free.
Wow.
So those kind of things. But all these things are good to know because we don't want toxins in our house.
And how can people be up to speed with all of your Diva of DIY stuff?
Well, I have the Diva of Diva of DIY. It is a tongue twister on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. I do lots of videos that talk about the products that are clean and safe, and just right there.
Yeah, and I think it's so great that you came on to kind of share the alternatives too, because I think a lot of us too don't realize that some of the stuff that we use every day can be harmful.
Absolutely.
Well,
Rather be safe.
yeah, thank you so much, Madeline, for stopping by to get us spring cleaning ready today.
Ready, go.
And if you guys at home want to learn more how to get your hands on these products, head to klaf.com. We're going to post everything you need to know right there. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Well, taking one last look at the forecast before we head into our next half hour. We're going to see temperatures in the 60s, a little bit on the chilly side today. We do have some changes on the way in the forecast. Overnight severe storms possible for later portions of Thursday. Not sure why that's jittering like that. That's a little concerning. But we're going to take a look at what we have for Friday as well. We're going to dive deeper into this coming up in our next half hour.
All right, Michael, thank you. And guys, don't go anywhere. It is Wellness Wednesday. Some of our favorites are in the studio. That's coming up in our next half hour. Come to the let me call Marcus Park. Drake, it's weather, Marcus Park, Alden, lunch break lowdown.
It's Marcus Park weather, then Al.
Okay.
Then lunch break.
Aha, there it is.
Ooh, March Madness, American Sign Language?
Yeah. How much time and break do I have?
Are you making some kind of dip?
If they don't answer in time, we'll go to Michael first, and then we'll do Monkus.
No, we can't see. Hi, Taylor. My name is Crystal. Nice to meet you. That's okay. 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 Oh my goodness.
You're watching News 15 at noon.
Welcome back to News 15 at noon. I'm Taylor Trichet. Thank you for joining us. It is Wednesday, so that means we get to check in with our friends over at Marcus Park. And joining us virtually right now, we have Miss Crystal. Crystal, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here today.
I am so excited. So you host Power Gym Fitness. It's a class that anybody in the community can come out and take. Tell us about this.
All right, so yes, hi everybody. I'm Crystal, owner of Power Gym. I host Fit Camp here on Thursdays at 6 p.m. in Marcus Park, and basically what it is a fitness workout for the whole entire family. We come out, we do HIIT style workouts, all body weight exercises, no equipment needed. Just bring yourself and a smile and a friend. And what we do is we work in different sections for different amount of times, and then we take breaks in between the times that we work out. It's a quick 30 to 45-minute workout, totally free, so much of fun, different style things that's just to introduce to your fitness world if you're already working out. And if you're just trying something new and you just want to come out and work out, that's fine as well. It's for beginners as well.
I love that. And you said the whole family can participate in this.
Yes, that's the best part about it. So you can bring the kids with you. If you're coming before practice, after practice, if you still want to squeeze in that time and have the quality time with the kids, you can bring them out with you. Like I said, it's all body weight exercises.
Yeah.
You can make memorable moments. I have some people who kind of challenge your kids. Can they do longer times? Can they do more squats in this amount of time? So it makes it a friendly competition as well.
And I love that because it's getting the whole family involved and kind of building those healthy fitness habits.
Yes, absolutely, because it starts from the younger age, and that's the overall goal, is to have the whole community more active. And that starts with our kids seeing us being active, and I want them to be a part of that, not feeling like they have to be, somewhere else while you go get your workout in. You can come and work out while you're with them.
And I love that too because it's outside. You get some fresh air in the process.
Yes,
And
burn some energy off, put them to bed when you get home, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I love this. And Crystal, we are almost out of time. Let's go over dates or the day and time of your class and how people can learn more about Power Gym Fitness.
So every Thursday at 6 p.m. right here at Monkeys Park under the amphitheater we meet. You can learn more. You can follow me on Instagram, power.gym, it's POWER.GEM, or follow Monkeys Park on Instagram as well.
Crystal, thank you so much for joining us to share this with our viewers today.
Thank you.
If you guys at home want to learn more, head to KLAF.com. Everything you need is going to be right there. Right now, though, let's check in with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Michael Crowley. Crystal was outside enjoying the beautiful sunshine. A little windy, a little cold. What else are you tracking for us today, Michael?
Yeah, you saw behind her just how beautiful those skies were, Taylor. But she had that jacket on. You were talking about that, and it's pretty chilly out there for sure. You're definitely going to need one if you are out and about today. 60s in the forecast. We have 50s in Opelousas and Ville Platte. They're a little bit farther up to the north. Getting a little bit chillier up there. Taking you through the rest of the day, though. Should be getting into the 60s for all portions of Acadiana. Maybe 67, 66 for Opelousas and Ville Platte. But for Lafayette, we are getting up into 69 degrees. Maybe 70 for portions of New Iberia. We'll just have to see how the day pans out. Taking you through the rest of the day, going into the nighttime. But we're topping out at around 69 degrees. And by the end of the nighttime hours, getting into the mid-50s. It's going to be a bit chilly, but chilly. Wow, excuse me. That was embarrassing. But we're going to talk about what we have for the full forecast. We have a cold front moving through, a big change in temperatures coming up after we get past Friday. So don't get used to these warmer temperatures. Taylor already was talking about how she misses the spring feeling of a few days ago, but we're going to get colder again, Taylor. I hate to break it to you.
Well, thanks, Michael. We'll check back in later on. Right now, though, let's go ahead and check back in with our very own Al Abear. He's in the middle of the Atchafalaya Basin talking about the 19th annual Save the Basin event. Hey, Al, how's it going?
Hey, Taylor. I am in the Atchafalaya Basin. I'm with Monica Fisher with Atchafalaya Basin Keeper, talking about a big event happening this weekend, Save the Basin. Monica, tell us about Save the Basin.
This is our 7th annual Save the Basin. It's the first time we're getting together since COVID. I'm so excited to be back in Acadiana and with all of the people and just connecting again. Checking out information about the Atchafalaya Basin and giving it the attention that it deserves.
Now, the event happening at Atmosphere, let's talk about the when, the time, how do we get tickets?
Okay, so it is March 19th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tickets you can get on basinkeeper.org. There's a button right there to say, buy tickets now. You can get your tickets ahead of time. It's only $10 to get in the door, and that is to see 6 bands for all day.
That's a great deal. Hey, let's go over the bands. Who's going to be playing?
We have got Michael Doucet, Chad Uval, Billy Ware. Then we have got Poussin Rouge, the Babineau Sisters, Drew Landry, and Forrest Uval.
And the Bucks, right?
Oh, and the Bucks.
Of
yes.
course. Wally, we work with Wally
Yes.
Pierce. He plays the drums. We can't leave. And so
Love
besides,
Wally.
oh God, we love Wally. So besides all the great music, you're going to have a lot of stuff here to auction off and to talk about some of the stuff we have.
Okay. Well, we have got things from many different artists. Over 30 artists are going to be represented. KRVS has donated a package. Doozy MV, Don Seafood, Chop Industries, Massey's Outfitters in New Orleans. We've got artists like Rick Calm, Bonnie Camos, Linda Moe. We also have things from our photo contest. There are the winners of our photo contest. Zia's, Sundays, Don Seafood. Some great organizations have come together in Patagonia. We couldn't do anything without Patagonia. They have just been a great sponsor for us throughout the years and great supporters.
Wow, this is going to be a great event. Again, Atmosphere on Sunday. The times once again?
From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Great music, cool stuff to buy. Hey, we're going to go back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Al. It's time right now for the lunch break lowdown. And in honor of March Madness, thought it was fitting to teach you a March Madness-y sign language.
Okay, I've never been good at this stuff in the past.
I know, so this is going to be fun. So we're going to do the sign for basketball. What do you think basketball is? Okay, that's not it at all. So you're going to take your, it was a really good guess, your dominant and non-dominant hands. You're going to face them into each other. And then
like
you're
holding a ball?
Yeah, kind of like you're holding a basketball.
Okay.
And you want to kind of make it like the size of a basketball, and then you're going to shake it. So basketball.
How is that basketball?
Not like this, like shake your, like, yeah, basketball. So you're holding, so.
Like you're about to pass it.
Yeah, like you're going to pass the basketball.
They're way more creative than I am.
They are.
I would have just done this.
We'll see if we have enough time for this one. Bracket.
Bracket?
So you know how you make all the brackets. You're going to start with 4. You're going to go in this way. So 4, drop down to 2 fingers, and then go into 1 finger.
Because 4 teams, 2 teams, 1 team.
Yeah. He's
Look at that.
On.
I'm on one today.
I am proud of you. You have the weather coming up, though.
I do. We're going to be forecasting brackets, first of all, but we're also forecasting the forecast. Get those 69 degrees. Not my proudest work. Sunny skies, whatever.
Oh, cut his mic. Up next, it is Wellness Wednesday. Our favorites are in the studio. Stay with us.
Y'all haven't seen us trying.
Taylor's your best
Taylor,
shot.
is weather next or is this next?
No, Wellness Wednesday is next.
Taylor's your best shot.
This is really.
Let me try.
Yeah.
I got one.
Oh, let her go.
Wow.
Well, right now I'm not a testament to Tony's Pilates classes.
Welcome back. It is time for Wellness Wednesday. Our favorites, Yvette and Tony, are here. If you haven't noticed, the theme today is green. Green foods to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Patrick's Day. I like to say lucky to be alive.
I love this.
And so these are foods. It's fun to make things festive and
Yeah.
know what you can serve the people you love, the people you are with for your own health. So I just brought some of my favorites, and I'm going to bring up the first one that you were curious about.
Because these right here. So what are these? What can you make with these?
So this morning I actually made a split pea soup at 5:30 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
That's being proactive right there.
She's ready for St. Patty's Day.
Taking things seriously.
So, and as I was making it, it wasn't part of my segment last night. That wasn't part of the plan.
But I love this.
But they're green. And I was like, this is perfect. So,
Yes.
split peas, they're great. High in fiber, good protein source, easy
Yeah.
to make, very economical.
And pistachios are right
And
behind that. That's
pistachios,
good protein
yes,
source.
and if you look again, they're green.
On
Well,
the
they're
inside.
covered, but
Trust
they're
us.
green.
Just
They're
trust
green.
us.
Don't
Take
look
our
at it. They're
word
green.
for this. And then you have some
then we
kiwi.
have kiwi, high in vitamin C. Kiwi can also help with sleep aid.
Really?
Like it can actually help to.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Cool.
Cabbage, low cost, budget friendly,
And it makes a lot.
It makes a lot. It's easy to extend, and it can actually help decrease blood pressure.
Wow.
Kiwi, spinach, all these foods that are high in plant-based, high in vitamins, nutrition can be good for overall blood pressure,
Yeah.
Inflammation, and all that.
Let's get to
And
these.
then I
little
know
guys.
you're dying to get to
These
these.
are-
Everyone's been dying to do this. What is that?
So if you want to get it a little bit more festive, we have these lime flavored chips, and then these are the green beans, harvest
think?
snap.
Pretty good. Yum.
So you get a really,
grab you one?
22 is a
I'll reach over
serving.
you.
So you get a nice amount, low in
a good
sodium.
crunch.
A good crunch.
It's an airy
And
green bean.
Then for the festivities of Lucky to Be Alive with green, get a green salsa. Mm-hmm. And when you're looking at the salsas, like looking at the ones that are a little bit lower in sodium, so this one was a better option.
Yeah.
So
I love
checking
that.
out
You
that.
can actually taste the ingredients in those, like not just like it's just
Well, it's a lime.
overpowering
It's a,
salt.
Not
I know
a
what
lime.
you
It's a
mean, yeah.
bean. It's a
But like
green bean.
you can taste just how healthy it is, if you know what I mean.
And then I just love these chips and salsa.
Probably
That's
'cause I eat
perfect.
Doritos every
And then I
day.
see we have
And then I
some.
just brought some LaCroix, so serving green, something green, and then the health benefits of avocado.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted to just, share and encourage viewers to take the opportunity for this St. Patrick's Day to celebrate your health, being alive, and seeing how can you make it a little bit more fun. Because all of your faces lit up when you saw
I got
all this
so
green.
excited.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like green eggs and ham, but like better, like healthier. So
And we
this
all
is
have
great.
the power to do that. So we can do that at home and share it with the people and just serve them a little extra.
And this stuff is good too.
Yeah.
It's like you get the best of both worlds. It's delicious
Absolutely.
and it's healthy.
And we are being told to wrap. We have yoga coming up. Michael has a look at the
Oh, boy.
forecast up next.
I've been trying to put off yoga as long as I can, but we'll see. Futurecast, I see a pulled muscle in my forecast, but we also see some showers coming in tomorrow night. We're going to give you the full look what we're expecting coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
All right, we need a picture of us.
How are we on time? Okay. We might kill final weather.
With what? What was that?
We're gonna kill your final weather.
Where'd you get this?
I know. Like, why are these so much healthier? With a squeeze of lime.
Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Welcome back to News 15 at noon. Let's get straight into what we're seeing across Acadiana. Cold temperatures, but not too bad. We're still seeing temperatures barely reaching into the 60s, 50s in other portions of Acadiana. Definitely going to need a bit of a light jacket. Maybe a heavy one if you're like Taylor and maybe need a burrito around you at most times of the day. But taking a look at the rest of the day, planning out 69 degrees by 3 and 4 p.m. That's going to be the warmest we get today. Not too bad, considering that we're going to be a little bit cooler after we see a cold front passing on Friday. But the rest of this day, getting up down into the 50s, at 55 degrees for 11 p.m. and cooling off even more after that. But for now, we're going to be seeing nice and sunny conditions, a little bit chilly out there. So if you do go do any outdoor activities, make sure you do bundle up. It could get a bit chilly. 60 degrees in Lafayette. Beautiful, beautiful sapphire skies in Lafayette and New Iberia. 60 degrees there as well, but no showers in the forecast. Maybe a little bit of clouds later on, but we're going to see that change going into the later portions of Thursday. Fast forwarding through to today and tomorrow morning. This is at 5 a.m. on Thursday. Not seeing much, but what you do notice is the southerly winds really start to ramp up during the nighttime hours. This is at 11 p.m. and you notice on the left side of your screen over there that we're starting to see some of these showers move in to Acadiana. And then when we get to the 6 a.m. hour, starting at around 4, I believe, this line of storms is believed to start making its way through our area, and that is going to be right in the middle of the morning commute. So that's going to give you guys a definite headache as you are on your way about, as you go into Friday morning. So we're not going to see too much moving in on Thursday evening, which is a good thing, because ordinarily, if this were to come through in the afternoon, we could have a lot more fuel for severe weather. But as it stands, we're not going to see too much in the way of severe weather with this. We're at a level 1 out of 5 for both days. But then again, it's going to be in the early morning, so it's going to be inconveniencing a lot of those morning commuters. Friday, 90% chance of rain. You saw how widespread those showers were. It would not surprise me if we saw rain in all portions of Acadiana. Then we have some more showers moving in on Monday and Tuesday. Take a look at the 3-day forecast. There's that 90% chance of rain on Friday. It's going to be in the morning time on St. Patty's Day. It's going to be pretty chilly out there, but as we go into the days afterwards, 42 degrees for Saturday morning, 41 Sunday morning, and then Monday morning it's going to be even chillier at 40 degrees. Lots of clouds and chilly weather in our forecast. Apologies, Taylor, but we'll be back after this.
Welcome back. It is Wellness Wednesday, and we got resistance bands. They're green, like our theme today. We missed the green memo. I mean, I knew I still wore pink, though. I don't know why, but it's fine. So we have these resistance bands.
Yes.
So what do you guys use this for at Good Wolf?
Okay, so this morning in my Bora class, we used it, and I use it as a warm-up.
Okay.
So we started just with bands on the bottom, and the great thing is you pick your level. And we lifted with an inhale and then lowered with an exhale because we've been focusing on breath quite a bit.
Yeah.
Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, hold at the top without holding your breath. Inhale, and then exhale, reach to the right. Just lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And I'm taking you straight into what I did after a few times of the warm-up. Take it to the right, and then just take the band and pull and pull and pull, and then it became part of the workout. Once they were warm, then we started working. Ooh. And so we did about 85 of these. I'm just joking. 85! I'm
Mine's shaking too.
And then hold. Drop your shoulders. And then tiny pulls. 10, 9, 8.
Oh, I feel that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Take it all the way down. Release your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Giving you a break.
Wow.
Inhale up.
Okay.
Wow.
Take it to the left. And so just pretend you had done 5 minutes of warm up. And so you just pull. And the great thing is you can pick your level. Green band, red band, blah, 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 band, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But you can pick your level. Wow. And you can go bigger.
I feel like this really isolates those little muscles in your arm and your shoulder.
Triceps.
Yeah.
Look at
It's
you.
really fun. Look at
I
you.
do know my stuff. Wow, I'm not just a weatherman.
And then should we hold? Ooh. Should we lean a little more? And tiny pulses, 10, 9, 8,
This
7,
will remind you
6,
that you're alive.
3.
Yeah.
Lift it all the way up, drop it. Roll.
Like the burn is like from here to here.
I've never
on
felt burn right
both
there before.
arms.
Really?
But I love this
come and
because
try.
you stretch and it's kind of
It's part of the warm up.
yeah.
And then it becomes
but
part
like
of
that's
the
a
workout.
good warm up and workout too. It like
Right.
kind of gradually eases you into things,
Yes.
which
I
I
agree.
feel like is important too. Like you can't
Yes.
just jump right in.
No. Good.
I
So
love
it's
this.
big movements and then the smaller movements. And then the
smaller
tiny
movements get me.
The
movements.
tiny ones are
The
what
tiny
really,
one, and then
really
she goes,
hurt.
when she throws a hold in there, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But it's so great. And Tony, if people at home want to learn more about Good Wolf, how
Yes.
can they?
They can call me.
What's your number?
I don't know. No, they're joking. 337
Oh, good thing we brought you on.
806-9238. I'm just joking.
I was like, wait.
Hold on.
Post everything on KLAF.com too, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. And Yvette, people want to learn more. What's that website?
You can go to healthyheartclinics.com.
And Tony, real fast,
goodwolfyoga.com.
Y'all, I love Wellness Wednesdays. The best day. Oh no!
We haven't even started yet.
I know. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.